It's YouTube, babies. It's YouTube.
That was a nice one.
Hey, thanks, man. I made it up as I was going along, buddy.
All right, so playoff action.
Playoffs.
You're our very own soundboard.
I know. I get advertisements on Amazon every once in a while. And they're like, "Hey, you want this soundboard?" I'm like, "Fuck, do I?" But I never buy it.
All right, so let's do NHL first. One team's already moved forward. Um, Carolina totally swept the Phillies, so fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck Philadelphia.
Good
I
job,
said the
Sebastian
Phillies.
Aho. Yeah, I
I
know.
meant the Flyers. At least I chose another Philly team.
Yep.
But then
Falcons.
what?
I said the Falcons, but I'm like, oh, it's the Eagles. They're a different bird. I forgot.
Yeah, I thought you were just being silly.
I mean, silly, stupid, tomato, potato.
All right, and then Montreal's up 2-1 on the Sabres. Colorado's up 2-1 on the Wild, and the Ducks and Vegas are tied at 2-2.
Come on, duckies.
I'll talk about one of our YouTube comments here in a minute.
Speaking of the
Speaking of the
Ducks,
Ducks.
I'm gonna say this. Just gonna toss this out there, Jake. If the Ducks get to the Stanley Cup final, I'll go. We'll meet somewhere, and we'll get duck wings, and we'll be munching away.
Where are we gonna get duck wings?
Like, I don't know, it's St. Louis. There's probably some fucking fancy ass duck wing connoisseur place. Worst
Okay.
case scenario, I'll buy them and cook them up and then bring them to you. And be like, here's some cold wings, sir.
Yummy. Cold duck wings.
It's like they're cold because it's hockey.
All right. And then moving on to NBA. One team has moved on. The Knicks swept the Sixers.
Did either of us
So
have a sweep? Because I think I said 5 games, didn't I?
I don't think either of us had a sweep. Um,
Because I know neither of us had faith in the Sixers.
you actually had them in six, and I had them in seven.
Okay.
So we were shut the fuck up. We were a bit off on that. But you know what? Happy about it anyway.
Yeah. It's always good to see Joel Embiid cry.
Yep. And then uh Detroit are up 2-1 on the Cavs.
Playing right now.
Yes, yes, they are. On Peacock, if anybody wants to retroactively
Yeah.
watch this.
If you're listening to this live, you can switch over to Peacock really quick and come back to us.
And if you don't come back, I get it.
If you don't come back, you're dead to me.
And then the Thunder are up 3-0 on the Lakers. And Wolves and Spurs are tied at 2.
Yeah, they shouldn't be, but Wimby just had to fucking throw that elbow.
Dude, I bet that hurt. That
I
looked like
bet.
a nasty elbow straight to the fucking throat.
Dude, did you have a good Mother's Day yesterday?
Well, I didn't go anywhere, do anything, but yeah, I did.
I'm glad, man. Mine was terrible.
Okay.
Did you hear about the, I mean, like the stuff with I went and visited my mom. That was great. Whatever. That doesn't matter. That's not what the day was about. It's about the draft lottery. Fucking Pacers. God damn them.
What happened?
So, as you remember, they made this terrible fucking trade at the NBA deadline. And they're tanking fucking season. They're like, oh, we need a win now player for our center. So they traded for like a mediocre, maybe at best, 10th best center in the league. Like, yeah, this guy's gonna really fucking make things like, okay, we got rid of Bennett Mathurin, which sucks. I liked him. He actually had helped us win a game that we shouldn't have won in the playoffs, but whatever. And then they're like, and guess what? We're tanking this season, but we're gonna trade our draft pick for this season if it's top four protected, though, guys. It's like that's a bad idea. Oh, and then also an unprotected pick at 2029. Like he's not worth that. No one in their right mind, like no one would think Zubats is worth two draft picks. Let's be
Mhm.
honest. But they're like, don't worry, guys. Basketball God's luck will be on our side this time because we're the Pacers. Clearly, we have great luck. Guess what? Clippers got the fifth pick in the draft. Oh, fuck.
Sick. So what did they end up with?
I mean, it's just the lottery, so the Pacers just don't have a pick this year now in the lottery. This very stacked lottery that they tanked away the season for.
Cool. But
Yeah.
hey, they'll have Halliburton back.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm very like I'm happy he's coming back and I hope he's going to be good, but the Pacer faithful are online are like he's going to be great next year. It's like probably not. It's going to be like a whole year of him just trying to get back in the swing of things because he like it's like well Jason Tatum was still hurt by the end of the year. He came back too soon.
Hmm.
And it's like, and Halliburton's gonna have to, it's gonna take him a while to get in back in game shape. It's also gonna take him a while just to get back to where he can, not fucking hurt while he's playing. Like most more times than not, players that come back from Achilles tears aren't very fucking good. So it's
Hmm.
like it's not the norm, to be like great. So yeah.
They're uh they're huffing that copium is what they're doing.
Yeah. I'm just like I at the time I was like, man, this fucking trade's stupid. And now I'm like, this trade is really fucking stupid. But I will say, just on a note, where people are like, this that just proves this trade's one of the worst trades of all time. It's like, it's still not. I mean, like the Luka trade's worse.
Yeah.
The fucking Nets trade for Paul, like old rundown Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett was worse. The fucking Paul George, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and 30 draft picks was still worse because guess what? The fucking Oklahoma City Thunder was still getting a draft pick from that trade
Hmm.
in this draft.
Yeah. That one is probably the worst.
I mean, it's worse for the last, I mean, fuck. It was like 8 years ago. So I was gonna say last 10 years. It was like, well, no shit. But probably worth the last like 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, like that New York Nets one is so bad too, though, when you think about it, because like they they got the Garnett and Paul Pierce for like a bunch of draft picks. They ended up, I think they maxed out at the sixth seed. And then those picks turned into like I think Jason Tatum, among other, and like Marcus Smart and some other like people that were like cornerstones of Boston for like ever. And Boston, I think, was bad for like a year and a half.
Hmm.
And then Nets like come back like, hey, we're doing pretty good. Let's get a bunch of free agents that we should get and to completely just gut our team. And they're like, oh shit, it happened again.
Oh no, we suck again. Hmm.
So I was playing at the trade machine because Giannis also like it's coming off like I mean I think Giannis is a little basketball slut. He's a little tease. He's like, huh, I'm gonna get you guys all excited and then yeah, psych. But I was playing with the draft machine. I'm like, it'd be funny. This is just like would be funny to me if the Clippers trade. So like here was the trade that I was thinking in my head. Clippers trade Kawhi to the Warriors because the Warriors want Kawhi. And then the Warriors trade Jimmy Butler's injured ass to the Bucks. The Bucks then trade Giannis, but then in the process, the Clippers send their, Pacers pick. The Warriors send their pick, and then they send other random picks to go along with it, plus like Podzinski or whatever to go, like a little bit of a young player. You get a bunch of draft picks for him, and then you get all those other switcheroos. I'm like, that'd be kind of hilarious because like I hope Kawhi, Kawhi just doesn't play for the Warriors because I just hate them so much. Like if he gets put over there, but. Just be funny.
But you root for him, don't you?
I root for him. I just don't root for the Warriors. Like I wouldn't. There's rumors for a long time he was going to go to the Lakers. I'm like, well, I just wouldn't root for him if he was on the Lakers. I won't root for anybody on the Lakers. Like even now, I'm just like hoping and praying that somehow they both lose with the OKC Thunder and Lakers. I'm like, it'd be great if it goes to like 8 games and they both just lose. It's like, well,
Yeah,
sorry.
I know you. I don't want to see the champs do it again, but I would rather they make it through than the Lakers.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, there's something to be, because like I'll say this, LeBron fans are the worst, are the most annoying fuckers on the planet. And if LeBron somehow came back from 3-0 against the OKC Thunder, it's like, holy shit. We'll never hear the end of it.
I know, I know, and it would be impressive, but it's
It
not going to happen.
it would be, but at the same time, it's like when he came back from 3-1 in the finals, it's like, yeah, that's cool. But at the same time, like Draymond got suspended for the first closeout game over like a nothing call. It's like, seems like the refs might have been hoping a little bit.
They don't do that in the NBA.
Yeah, you're right. What am I thinking?
All right, shall we?
Oh, I'm going to talk about a shitty restaurant I ate at really quick, and then I'll go from there.
Sure.
So I went to there's this place I keep driving past. It's called the Sunrise Diner in Decatur, Illinois. You might want to visit it sometime. Probably not, but I was like, I'm gonna look at their menu. And I look at their menu, they got chicken and waffles. I'm like, I do love me some chicken and waffles. And so I woke up Saturday and I walked in and I was like, one chicken and waffles, please. And they're like, sit down first. And I'm like, okay. I go and I sit down and I'm like, I got chicken and waffles, eggs, and bacon. I'm gonna take a guess how much that was. And coffee. That's my whole meal.
Like at a diner.
I mean, it's like just like yeah, like I would say the clientele is comparable what you would see at Lisa's in Shelbyville.
Oh, well, that should be at max $15.
At max, almost double it.
What?
$28.
What?
That's what I said.
Dude, that's the last fucking time I'm eating there.
Oh, it gets worse. So I get the chicken and it like the chicken waffles and it's like it looks okay. Like look wise, I sent a picture of it to a friend of mine and she was like, "Oh, looks good." And then she took a while to respond, so I'll tell you what I said after I start eating it. I'm like sawing into that chicken and it's like fucking rubber. It's like they took something that would be out of like a little kid's like, oh, this is our play chicken and waffles. They took the chicken from that and microwaved it a little bit. And like it's fighting me. I'm a fatty. I'll eat all the food I pay for, especially when it's $28. I'm gonna pay for all my I had to spit some of it out because I'm just like chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing. I'm like this I can't do this. Like it was so fucking bad. So yeah, I just texted her back. I'm like, it wasn't.
Man, that's crazy.
And then like the bacon also, you know how like when you buy the pre-cooked microwave bacon, that's what it looked like.
It's probably what it was.
I mean, which doesn't make any sense because that shit's more expensive. That's why it's so expensive. That's why my meal is so expensive. That makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah.
yeah.
Like we gotta make our money back for this microwave bacon.
Man, I'm not usually one to like complain about food at a restaurant, but for that, I would have been like, "Yo, waitress, like, look at this. Come on."
Yeah. I will say the one plus side, like my normal waitress, she wasn't around a lot, like I was like kind of like whatever, don't want to talk to the weirdo by himself on a Saturday morning. I get it. But the girl that was doing coffee, she just never stopped walking. It was just kind of like she'd hit all the old people, me, the not as old person, and the other old people, and just made the loop. I don't think my coffee cup ever got below half.
Now
I
that I
was sitting there,
like.
yeah,
That
I
I
was
like.
like, girl, you're killing it.
Hmm.
Everything else is killing me.
All right.
So when you come to visit, Jake, I know where we're getting breakfast.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the Falco to my Fox. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Well, I'm pretty excited for one of our news bits based on the opener, but we'll get to that.
So I saw a really funny meme. You might have seen it too. I almost sent it to you, but I kind of forgot. It was a picture of, I'm assuming Fox from the new Mario movie,
Hmm.
where he's like in the thing. It's like spins, it's like puts $2 worth of diesel in his, ship after spending $20 on scratchers and a roller dog.
Love that. All right, before we get into the news, we have a couple of YouTube comments. Um,
Ooh, who did it?
well, one is from at Casey Morse.
Oh, sounds handsome.
Says, wait, Casey's single? He's such a catch. And then quack, 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 quack. Okay, it makes sense why he's single. Quack with a duck emoji. Those were all separate comments.
Ugh.
Okay, and then the other comment is from our good pal Preston. He says, all right, boys, I heard the call and I'll give you my top four Star Wars games. I've been playing a lot of them on the stream, and I would have to say Knights of the Old Republic is the best of the best. The sequel is incredible, but I haven't played it on stream yet, so I'm leaving that one up for debate. Number two are all the new Jedi games. I'll say the sequel is the best one, but both are incredible. The characters and story are made even better by the super fun combat system. Third is the episode one pod racer game. It gives you that intense racing feeling in the Star Wars universe we all wanted when we watched the movie. And lastly, it's Rogue Squadron. The N60 or the 64 game is one of the best games on the system, and its sequel on the GameCube is the same. Also, do you hear Casey is single? What a catch. All
So I
right, well,
just had an
thank you,
idea.
Preston.
I had an idea. When like since he did say he heard the call, I think you we need to do a thing where you pretend to blow on something next time, and I'll just do like the score from Star Wars, like the start,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be the Preston call.
I love that because he always chimes in when it's Star Wars related.
Yeah. Like not when it's furry related though. Like what the hell?
Yeah, what's up with that? All right. Appreciate it, Preston. Thank you much. And now we'll get on to the news. I've got a couple more. I can
Yeah,
start us off.
yeah, you scooped me on one of them today.
I did?
Yeah, not today, but just you scooped me on one of them because I was like,
No.
"Ooh, I'm gonna write this down," and then I was like, "Oh, the bastard."
Suck it. Anyway.
I'm okay.
uh Nintendo announced a new Star Fox game this week, which
Oh,
is pretty
nice.
fucking dope. It's like a total rebuild from the ground up remake of Star Fox 64 for the Switch 2. I think it looks really, really good. They added some new features to it, which I think is pretty awesome. So I think it'll be good for new fans and old. I some people were kind of throwing a fit over the redesign. I actually think the redesign looks pretty good. Um, I thought for sure that if they were going to do this, they would go with the design from the new Mario movie since he was in that. But they went a little more like realistic. But I don't know. I think it kind of shows off the graphical capabilities of the Switch 2, and I think it looks good. So,
My one question is like they just kind of like I mean, not just it probably was what 10 years ago they came out with that for the 3DS. It's like why not just come out with a new Fox game or do the GameCube game instead, since that one,
well,
doesn't get much love anymore.
that's true. I mean, I do like that one, but I bet that came out a lot longer than you think it did.
Well, I mean, I said 10 years. Feel like maybe a little bit longer, but
Let's see when it did. 2011.
so 2011 years ago. Shit.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but I mean, I do see what you mean. It's just like it makes sense because that's the one everyone talks about the most. If they were going to do it, of course, it would be with that one. But I'm just hoping that it does well enough that they do like a brand new original
Mhm.
story. So we'll see, but should be dope. You want to go?
Yeah, man, I'll go. So there's gonna be like a showcase of the DC's upcoming animated slate. So I was just gonna read those to you. I screenshotted it. So hold up. I don't know, something we knew about, some I didn't know about, maybe you did, but it's gonna host a showcase of its animated TV slate at the Annecy Festival in June. With it's gonna have first looks of Starfire, Mr. Miracle, DC Superpowers, Creature Commando Season 2, Batman Cape Crusader Season 2, and My Adventures with Green Lantern. So I think I knew about Mr. Miracle. I knew Creature Commandos and Cape Crusader was getting more. I don't remember anything about My Adventures of Green Lantern or DC Superpowers or Starfire.
I'm
So
exactly the same with you there. I did not know
yeah.
about those.
So should be, you know, kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, what any idea what superpowers is? Like that
No,
was a comic, but I don't know if they're basing it on the comic or not.
no, I have no real clue at all. It was just that was the the slate they gave us. So
Yeah. I mean, I say that I would check all of them out, but I don't know if I actually would when the time came to it. Except for like I did watch Creature Commandos and enjoy that, and I'm sure I'm gonna hate watch Mr. Miracle, but
yeah, you did you ever watch Cape Crusader?
no.
It's okay. It's not great. I will say also the like I remember when it was first announced, the Harley Quinn design kind of sucked, and like it's not great, but really the Two-Face is probably the worst design I've ever seen of a Two-Face.
Oh,
It kind of looks like a bad rash. It's not good at all. I feel like you're Googling it now.
yep.
Well, Jake's taking a Google break. I just want to say I saw today on Instagram. This has nothing to do with the news, but I saw today on Instagram where influencers were getting offered $30,000 a month to advertise for betting websites. And I'm just gonna say, I do that for like half of that. So betting websites, get at us, please. Because they're like making a big deal. Like, I'm not doing that because of this. It's like,
I will.
yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, I agree that that looks absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It's just like some holes in his face, and then his teeth are fucked up.
Yeah. It's not good. The show itself is it's okay.
Mm,
I was way more hyped for it, and then when I finally watched, I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. I go like watch it, I'm like, I guess I'll keep up, but I don't. It's only
yeah,
so much sitting through the Amazon ads. Like it's only a little bit better to where I can, like it's like it's not that much better than the.
yeah. All right. Uh, well, your other one ties in with this one. We've got some Man of Tomorrow casting news. Uh, I don't know how to pronounce this gentleman's name. Sinqua, Sin Sinqua Walls joins the cast in a mystery role. I don't really know anything about him, but
No, never. I was gonna guess it was a woman with the net with that name, so that shows what I know.
yeah.
Here's my theory now. Just Sinqua and this person will both be different variants of Brainiac because Matthew Lillard is going to join the cast of Man Tomorrow in an undisclosed role also. So you know how like Brainiac's got like the robot version, he's got the human clone version that I never really understood what it was. That's what it's going to be. I'm
Hmm.
calling my shot.
You heard it here first.
Casey's calling his shot. And if he's wrong, then we're gonna take our bets on these sports betting app and we're gonna lose all our money. All the $15,000 a month they gave us.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question, Jake. If a sports betting app came to us and they're like, we'll give you vouchers for one bet a month of up to $10,000, would you be like, sign on the dotted line? Because I would.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm not out anything, right?
Yeah. We're just both like $10,000 on Angel Reese hitting a three.
Ooh.
You're like, Casey, this is the 12th month of the road. She's not even playing it right now. It's the off season. Stop betting on this.
Here's the thing though, if I bet that on like the first week and she hit it, I'd be like, I'm out. See ya.
Yeah, you're like retiring.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'll be like, well, we're at the One World podcast now. Jake's in Aruba.
No way, I need that money to re-up our fucking Zoom subscription. All right. Moving along, we've got the announcement for the next Brew Baker and Phillips graphic novel. It's called Unfinished Tales. That's coming out in December. It's a noir story about a famous fantasy author who is 10 years late on his final book, facing a Faustian bargain. Um, I think that sounds dope. I think it's very obvious that they're poking fun at George R. R. Martin with that.
Yeah, it's like Greg SS Martin. So
Yeah.
we can't even come up with a fake last name.
I think it sounds pretty cool though. What about you, man?
Um, I mean, you had me at Ed Brubaker and Phillips, so it's
Yeah,
like, yeah.
for sure. All right, next bit. We're getting a Kingdom of Zod mini event at DC. It's gonna, let's see, it's through August and September. And the crossover is between Action, Superman, Supergirl, and Superman Unlimited. Zod will be exploiting Earth's kryptonite to launch an invasion. I guess this was hinted at in something like a while back.
I remember Zod popping up and him kind of saying something ominous and then it never being
Yeah,
touched on again. But
and like they're doing they did that Kneel Before Zod mini series. I think that also hinted at that happening.
yeah.
So I'm not that stoked about it. I'm not like the biggest Zod fan. And I also only read one of those four titles, so I don't know. I mean, I'll probably still read it, but if that first one's like I really have no clue what's going on, I'll probably just skip those issues until that crossover's done. But what about you,
Yes.
man? You on board for Zod?
I don't really give a shit about Zod. Like it's one of those things where especially like he works for me like one or two times, but then like you just keep doing it, I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
whatever. It doesn't, just it's loses all in. I lose all interest in it, and especially since he's like, I'm on my own planet now, doing my own things. It's like whatever.
Yeah, and really, you know what's probably going to happen is the Superman family will team up and win,
Yeah,
and then he goes away again for a little while.
it'd be really
So
funny if he's just like, well, I'm new Superman because Super Twink isn't working out.
we'll see. All right, and then the last bit of news. Uh, we're ending on a bit of a bummer. I'm going to be honest with you. So Marvel early this last week teased Midnight, and the original rumor was that it was going to be an absolute, like their take on an absolute or Vertigo universe, but it was going to be a horror line. And the three writers attached to it are Jonathan Hickman, Philip Kennedy Johnson, and Ben Percy. And they're going to write like mini series or whatever with Blade, Ghost Rider, The Darkhold, Dracula, Morbius, and Werewolf by Night. Um, and I was like, holy shit, like sign me up, honestly. I think that sounds super cool, especially because Marvel kind of needs an answer to the Absolute Universe or Vertigo stuff. They've whenever the Ultimates hype died down, they really there's nothing to compete with Absolutes. So,
Yeah, I mean they could have just kept the Ultimate Universe going if they wanted to compete with the Absolute Universe,
but
though.
that would
But
be smart. And
yeah,
Marvel's not about that. So here's
yeah.
what it actually is, Casey. Here's what it actually is. Marvel introduces Midnight, a bold new publishing line from superstar lineup of creators, kicking off in August with X-Men Midnight by Hickman, Midnight Fantastic Four by Percy, and Midnight Spider-Man by Philip Kennedy Johnson. Marvel's most definitive modern creators are given free rein to reimagine heroes with shocking twists and chilling transformations in boundaryless storytelling that will keep readers on edge issue after issue. The X-Men no longer fight for acceptance, they hunger for blood. The Fantastic Four venture into the unknown, not to save the world, but to unleash terror upon it. And Spider-Man discovers that with great power comes something monstrous. So instead of relaunching their horror line and telling fresh new stories, we're getting what if the good guys were bad guys again?
Yeah.
I think it's lame as fuck.
It's gonna be like the only plus side, the only thing that makes me think like maybe it won't be dog shit is the people working on it.
No, I agree. All three of them are very talented. It's just the premise I
Hmm.
have zero interest in.
Yeah, no.
It's like they just it's like they don't want to make any money, to be honest with you.
Well, like the worst part too, though, is like people online were talking about this, and they were like, "Well, like even before it was announced what it was, so like Hickman's only going to do it for like 2 years because
Yeah,
he only wants to do things for it seems like 2 years, and he's like, well, peace, and then leaves. So it's like whatever. It's hard to get too excited about something that he's working on.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I just don't know. I think it's kind of since Disney bought them, which has been quite a while at this point,
We were at
that
Lakeland Community College at that time.
I know it's crazy how long it's been. They're not really taking creative risks anymore. It's just we're gonna kind of keep doing the same thing. And when they start to branch out a little bit, like Hickman's ultimate shit, it explodes. People go crazy for it, and then they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna kill it."
Well, that again, that seemed like it was more of a Hickman call than Marvel, though.
Okay, but they could have had the guy co-writing with him, keeping
Mhm.
it going.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I will say, like, just from shit that you read online, though, anytime they try to do anything kind of new, the fans fucking hate it. Like in their main universe stuff, especially with Spider-Man. Spider-Man fans hate anything,
Yeah,
and so it's like it's hard to do shit. You know what I mean? Like if everyone's just bitching the whole time.
yeah, I mean, kind of, but if what they were actually doing was the rumor, I think it would
Oh,
do
100% you're right.
gangbusters.
Yeah, if they would have done something that's, starting up a new universe, but you still have the same question of being like, why get rid of the Ultimate Universe if you're just starting up another new universe type thing?
But this one's niche. It's just like their horror books. So
Yeah.
it's like I think that's a little more
Which it's weird though, because that's not gonna like horror, even if it is if you're gonna use your main characters, still a horror line is still super niche, and that's not gonna make you tons of money.
maybe. I don't know. I
Or
kind of disagree with you a little bit.
I mean, I'm just saying it's like,
I'm just that's based on actual customers coming into my store and telling me what they would want from Marvel. All of them mention those 70s horror characters.
yeah, well, I
Oh,
mean,
I
I
wish it'd
hope,
come back.
yeah. I I hope I mean, I would hope you're right, but I just don't see the wider audience of those type of characters. Like, yeah, they want the ones that make money. I'm kind of surprised Fantastic Four is in there because I mean, I know they're the first family, but it seems like they don't always try to do as many books Fantastic Four related as the Spider-Man, X-Men.
Yeah. It's just even though the Morbius movie bombed, people would still be interested. Blade,
100% Blade.
Blade would new movie or not, people would check out Blade. They did that Werewolf by Night special that people really liked, myself included. Checking out that one. It's like they could make that like people always love a new Ghost Rider series. That always sells well. So that then you're left with Darkhold, Dracula. Yeah, Darkhold and Dracula. And it's like Darkhold's definitely the least known on that, but maybe the diehard MCU people would be like, oh, that was like a big story point for a couple of movies. Let's check that out. And Dracula's just a classic, even though it's the Marvel version. So I just think there's a lot of potential there, and I just wish they would have gone this route.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this though, even though people would like it, I'm not sure they would ever want to do another Dracula comic book because it's like that's harder for them to copyright and make money off of the other side. Like having him in stuff is one thing, but having something titled Dracula, they're like, I want money. I want money for the title of things. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think that they would probably just, I think Dracula can be in the title. They would just call it Midnight Dracula because they
Yeah. Well,
did,
Midnight Tomb of Dracula probably or some shit like that.
yes, Midnight Tomb of Dracula, because Dracula had a Blood Hunt miniseries whenever
Yeah.
that happened.
I'm just saying it's like I think that they would yeah, they'd have to have some other thing besides just old Dracula or just have it be like Blade and type of thing because
Hmm.
Disney loves its money, believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know because it's not
Yeah.
happening. And that's the news.
Yeah, if you guys are upset about that, tweet at Marvel because their intern that runs the Twitter will have a lot of say about it.
Hmm.
And they're like, "Well, you guys won me over. I was all about this beforehand, but I'll talk to Hickman." So what'd you read this week, bud?
I've got Comics the Magazine 3, Batman number 9, Daredevil number 2, Moon Knight number 4, Muppets Noir 3, JSA number 19, DC Sonic Metal Legion 1, Spider-Gwen 10, and Batgirl 19.
Ooh, you got one more than me because I did the comics magazine again, skimmed it as per the usual.
Yeah.
And then I did Hank Howard Pizza Detective, issue 1, Godzilla Infinity War, issue 4, Godzilla, issue 10, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 28, Batman, issue 9, JSA, issue 19, and Daredevil, issue number 2.
All right. Batgirl number 19. It's by Tate Bromball and Takeshi Miyazawa. It's the end of this blood power arc. It was honestly probably the strongest issue for sure, and the strongest issue I read like since that first arc that we were actually pretty okay with. Um, Obviously, she's not keeping those blood powers because that it'd just be too silly for Batgirl. But I liked at the end that like her actual family, like cousins and stuff that have been a part of this arc, she introduces them to the Bat family. And that was a pretty nice moment. And it's like, yeah, there's no reason that these people shouldn't know each other. So I kind of like that. And yeah, it was just solid. I'll give the next arc a shot like I did this one. We'll see if it's enough to keep my interest, but I think this was perfectly okay. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
All right on. So Hank Howard Pizza Detective, issue 1 by Robert Venditti and David Lapham on the art. So Hank Howard goes to his grandma's funeral, and the rest of his family's there. They're kind of all like counting the inheritance, hoping to find money and just kind of being dirt bags. And Hank doesn't like it. And then he ends up going to this restaurant, a pizza place, and this girl that he knew, kind of dated, is there, and they're kind of doing some flirting, and this guy ends up dying because he had an allergic reaction. Then it turns out it's murder, and that's how it ends. It's okay. I don't think I'd go out of my way to pick up the next issue. It didn't hook me at all. It's not like it's bad, but I'm not like a detective mystery book should just like at the end you should be like, oh fuck, I need to know what happens. I'm like, I don't care.
Hmm.
So I'm at a 5 for it. It is what it is.
All right.
Now, because I saw on the comic headquarters page where that was Drew's pick of the week. Did he, or like, one of his excited choices, did he like it? Or have you talked,
I
has
don't
he
know.
read it
I don't
yet?
know yet.
Okay,
We usually talk about it like the next Wednesday, so
I
I'll
gotcha.
see what he thought about it.
Okay, because I am curious, because like, yeah, I just kind of read it. I was just like, it might be better collected. I'll say that, because then that
Hmm.
way, when you get to the end of the first issue and they have the not so surprising reveal, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, I want to keep reading and see what happens. But like with this, like, I don't think I care about waiting another month for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because I do like some Ben Titty,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. All right. All new Spider-Gwen, a Ghost Spider, number 10, by Stephanie Phillips and Paulo Villanelli. Wouldn't you know it, Casey? It's the last issue because they just they can't let, I guess it's maybe there's a contract thing where Gwen can't have more than 10 issues before they reboot.
Why don't they do
Um,
like a spider family book or something where it's like got Gwen and then, Silk and some other ones in there all together? You think that would sell well enough?
so it's funny you say that because at the end of this book, it's like next, and it's the Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity, which has Gwen, Silk, Miles, the new Spider-Boy and Spider-Girl, Jessica Drew, and Norman.
Okay, so
So,
question is the Spider Girl, that one where it used to be, oh, it was like Spanish for spider. That like used to be her.
oh no, you're thinking it was like Arana or something like
Yeah.
that.
So
No.
it's a different Spider Girl from her.
Yeah, so like when Dan Slott came back and did that new Spider Boy, there was
Okay.
like a spin-off,
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
yeah, of a new Spider Girl.
Damn, there's like,
I think it's like geared towards like young girls
I gotcha.
because she's like really small, pigtails coming out of the spider costume. So I assume it's for
So
young
a new cosplay
readers.
idea for me.
Yes.
Perfect.
But yeah, I don't know. This makes it look like Norman is maybe in charge of the Spider-Versity, so I
Yeah,
just don't know what's going on there.
because there's a lot of stuff I still don't have like context clues wise. I'm like trying to pick up on with Spider-Man a lot that like because I'm reading it now. And I'm like a lot fucking happened.
Hmm. Yeah,
'Cause,
since we
yeah,
read The Big Time in
yeah.
2011.
Or even since I read that one where it was John Romita Jr. doing the art, like I read like
Yeah.
the first two issues of that. I'm like, I just can't. This art's terrible, and like so much has happened since that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
know. But anyway, I mean that it's like it's fine. It's just like every time this book gains some traction, it's over. So
yeah,
I guess I give it a 7. It's not the creative team's fault. I blame
yeah,
Marvel.
yeah. Fair enough. Godzilla Infinity Roar by issue 4 by Gary Duggan with Rosanas, Stefan Nessi, and Javier Gurin on the art. So Noel infected the world tree with the symbiotes, and now the symbiotes just taking over all the people. And Godzilla's just out swimming in space, just like I'm gonna find Earth and fuck it up. And and so then like Magneto's like, I'm gonna fight you because apparently a lot of stuff happened mutant related on Mars, which didn't know anything about that.
Oh,
And
that
so
was that
they
X-Men Red book, I think.
oh okay, so the X-Men on Mars are fighting them, Iceman's fighting them, and Storm's there. Like it's like Iceman I get because he's got Omega level powers, but it's like at the same time I love Storm. Lightning, what's Lightning gonna do, Storm?
Yeah, but
It's like, ooh.
isn't she Omega level now too?
They say that, but it's like, okay, but again, Iceman can freeze them and do that type of stuff. That makes sense. Lightning. Wind. Ooh. It's like, get out of here. Oh, it's raining on Godzilla. It's like, no. What are you doing? And this weird little salamander guy who like it's like, I cut my hand and now a giant monster appears. And then Godzilla just kills the giant cool looking sharktopus guy. And then that's when Storm shows up and she's like, weather.
Do
And
you know what happens to a shark octopus when it's struck by lightning?
and so yeah, then the Knoll takes over everything except for Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's like, you thought I had it all planned out. And he's like, now it's right. I'm right where I need to be.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so next issue's gonna be fun and dumb, just like this whole series. I'm gonna like the Knoll stuff is like really bringing it down though, because it's like yeah, it's fun when Godzilla's just fighting these guys when the fucking symbiote takes over them and they can't do anything, and Knoll's just be like, I'm the lamest new character that's been in comics for the past 10 years. Ugh. So I'm not into Knoll.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's like when you have a character that's supposed to be like, fucking multiversal power, but then Venom beats him. It's like, fuck off. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10.
All right, DC Sonic Metal Legion #1. It's by Ian Flynn and Adam Brest Thomas, and it's pretty fun. I mean, it's just like Lex Luthor and Eggman open up a bunch of portals all over the planet that links the two worlds together, and yeah, the Sonic characters and the DC characters that met up in the last crossover meet up again because they're like, this can't be good. And then Lex invites Eggman into the Legion of Doom, and that's how it ends. So
Nice.
it's fun, it's goofy. I like it. Excited to see where it goes next. So I'm gonna give it a 9.
Pick of the week.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Godzilla, issue 10 by Tim Seeley and Giada Belviso on the art. Art's solid. Picks up where the last one left off. The main character, I'm blanking on his name, is raging Godzilla out. The other guys are, fighting their respective kaiju. It's neat. The girl that got almost killed, the Jaguar saved. She's healing up and stuff. Yeah. Then the big Biolante reveal kind of happens at the end, which we knew was coming, but the girl's gonna this girl that's seemingly Biolante, she's gotta be, is gonna fight the Godzilla boy next issue. It's solid. I liked it. Yeah, I like it. It's not great, but it's solid. I'm gonna go 8.
Okay. Muppets Noir #3 by Roger Langridge. I mean, it's really good. It sounds like a fever dream if you're not reading it, so I'm not gonna like go into the
I mean, it's
details,
also
but
Kermit's fever dream.
yes, it is also Kermit's fever dream. But it finally dawns on him that the Miss Piggy character he's been looking for, he realizes, oh, I've been seeing her in every issue. She's just been dressed up as somebody. So now he's like on the lookout for any Miss Piggy looking character, and it says to be concluded. So yeah, again, it's funny. If you like the Muppets, you're gonna like it. Um, give it an 8.
Nice. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man issue 28 by Joe Kelly with Corey Smith and Francisco Mana on the art. I'm gonna say really dug the cover this week.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I mean, you give me a beat up Spider-Man, I'm gonna like it. I had one of those toys when I was a kid. I'm like, I want this one. He's all beat up, just like me on the inside, mom and dad. And they're like, why would you say that, weirdo? Like, I don't know. But
Wouldn't you
so like
just
this
make
is
it beat up anyways, even if it were brand new?
well, no, it's like his arms would be breaking off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had this one Spider-Man toy, and like I don't feel as bad about this happening to it because like we saw it at C2E2 in like a bag, and the same piece was broken. It was the black suit Spider-Man, which was my favorite. It's like everyone's favorite, and it had the toy. It's weird. I don't fucking understand it. Its chest has a piece here on its chest, and you can just all it is like it's tape. You just pull it out and then let it go, and it sinks back in. It fucking broke on mine I like
in the
a couple
first
days,
hour.
probably not the first hour, but like probably first week.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, we saw it at C2E2 one year though. I'm like, fucking right. I wasn't the only one that broke it. But so yeah, this is kind of like just um it seems like it's supposed to be like oh yeah, this is a setting up point for new readers that want to pop back in. It doesn't do the best job though, because like it shows like the cast of characters like, yeah, we got Peter Parker and then Raylith the Wretched, Brian Nehring, Maria Osmani Milton, and Kintsugi. It's like, okay, they actually kind of tell you about Kintsugi in this. And then the other one you can kind of tell is his boss, and then the Brian dude is like a friend of his that he works with that's been infected. So you can kind of pick up on this. The wretched girl is like, I don't know if she's just in love with him, but she's an alien that gives him a big old smooch when she sees him. And then he's like, okay, guys, let's go. Like what, he kind of like, it's like, whatever. So it's like, oh, yeah, you don't do a very good job of explaining that one to us, guys. But while he's on his way to talk, like, because like in one of the earlier issues, Doctor Strange, like, yeah, you did this Bill and Ted thing where we got to close the time loop, blah, blah, blah. And so you have to be there at the time, otherwise shit's going to go wrong. So he's like trying to do that. And while he's going, Titania and Absorbing Man are causing a ruckus, so he has to fight them. And it annoys me because, like, yeah, this should be a cool fight. Turn the page. He won. I had like, did I miss something? This is like, no, like, no, more time than expected later. I'm like, oh, get out of
Of
here.
course it was.
And so, yeah, then you get the stuff with the Fantastic Four where he's got his like three new alien friends, and then it cuts to his one friend and his friend's covered in mushrooms. So we're gonna get some. Yeah, that's gonna be a arc coming
Gross.
up. Yeah, we're like I'm reading this and someone's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. And like there's mention of like Ben Riley messing stuff up. So I'm like, that's the third time I've heard you mention Ben Riley messing things up. I don't know what's going on there either. But then he does the time thing and like, hey, you remember this back in issue whatever? I'm like, huh, believe it or not, I do not. Then we get that new guy that they kind of talk about, which they spent way too much way too much time on this guy. Like they
Yeah.
explain so much in comparison to everything else. I'm like, yeah, I don't care about this guy, but then it ends whatever. So it's fine. I'm gonna keep reading it because I don't hate it and I like Spider-Man. So probably probably a 7.5 again.
Dude. All right. Mark Spector, Moon Knight #4 by Jed McKay and Deb Malia Promenick is pretty dope. We find out that while, you know, Mark was trapped in Bushmaster's whatever warehouse, um, that all of his helpers at the Midnight Mission, like Tigra, 8 Ball, the two vampires in Hunter's Moon, they all get trapped inside of this haunted building that's eating them. And Mark's like, well, that sounds a little bit like my Midnight Mission. So the problem is they didn't come out. So Mark's gonna go there and try to get them out. And he takes his cursed sword with him. So I assume he's gonna try to use that cursed sword to suck up the haunted house, maybe. I don't know.
Sucking
Uh,
on haunted houses.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's pretty good, and art's incredible as always. I really liked it. It's gonna be a 9.
So I'm just gonna say this is something I thought of while you said it, Bushmaster's Warehouse, but I'm like, that sounds like a place that you would get all your lawn care stuff. Like, yeah, I gotta go to
Bushmaster.
Bushmaster's Warehouse. My fucking sediment bulb on my weed whacker just is not working right, so I gotta go get a new one.
Yep.
I burned up a belt on my Skag mower. I gotta go get a new one from Bushmaster's Warehouse. Best prices in town.
You can't beat them.
Well, man, what order are you going to do the last four in?
We can do comics, Batman, Daredevil, JSA.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Comics Magazine issue 3. We got a bunch of random stories. Um, there's some stuff about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which, looks like it's gonna be cool. The Chew story was fun. I'm enjoying that still. Um, yeah, what anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, so we get an advertisement for a new Boom comic coming out called Vampirates. It says
I didn't even see that.
sail all day. It's right at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Sail all day, pillage all night, never grow old, never die. It's fun to be a vampire. And I'm thinking like it's Fred Van Lent as the writer. It's like, okay, this could be really fucking awesome, or it's just gonna be like hokey, uh
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? Tropes of both of those things. And I hope it's not that. I want this to be really fun because boy, it's like Fred Van Lent's writing this for me.
Yeah, right.
So I want it to be cool. So we'll see. But that comes out probably in June because it says order yours by 5/18. But anyway, I did like the interview with Kevin Eastman. It's like a lot of stuff that Casey and I got to hear right next to him while we were interviewing him at C2E2
Yeah.
one year.
So, honestly, guys, skip buying this from Comic Headquarters this week and just listen to our podcast.
But it
Like,
is cool to
and
see like,
message C2E2 and be like, hey, get these fuckers back.
yeah,
They're by
please.
far the best out of all of the people there.
But it was cool to see like the original hand-drawn advertisement for Turtles and stuff like that. Like I thought all that stuff was pretty cool. Um, Other than that, I was just kind of skimming until we got to the top creators and whatnot. Um, which some of these I'm like not too surprised about, and in others I am. It's like, okay, how on earth does someone like Williamson or Hayden Sherman drop in the ratings? But I was very happy to see Jeff Lemire in there for Firestorm because that book was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Like, I can kind of get why Williamson would have dropped. I love Williamson, but if you're going by last month, that G.I. Joe was pretty fucking weak. And like, I didn't read all of the stuff that came out this week by these other guys, but like, I know with Jeff Lemire's Firestorm and his JSA, I'm trying to think of other stuff he writes that I read. I can't really think of any, but that was better than the GI Joe and his Iron and Josh Williamson's Iron Man. So if you're gonna like buy a whole, it's like, yeah, I get why you dropped in comparison to at least Lemire.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's kind of crazy. This is Ed McGuinness is new on both interior and cover art this month.
Yeah, yeah. I don't love him as much as you do, but I obviously think he's very talented. So it is cool to see some new people in there. Because like
Yeah,
John Romita Jr. was taken off in place for Ed McGuinness, and it's like, yeah, please.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Rafa Sandova is new this month also though.
I know, dude's like really fucking good.
Yeah. It's like Jim Lee I get because he's gonna be off next week because or next month because he won't be doing anything after.
Hmm.
So it makes sense, but
And
yeah,
I'm surprised that ASM is the number one top title as well. It's like I realized they had the Venom, like the Death Spiral thing going on, but it's like I kind of feel like this magazine was just giving them one since DC kind of dominated the list as a whole.
I mean, is it like by selling or by how good it is?
I don't know.
Because
They
if it,
don't really say.
yeah, because I'm like, if it's by selling, then I get Spider-Man's probably always gonna be, the best, whatever. But
It just says ready to dispute our findings.
yeah, because
Mail it in.
yeah, like I mean, I don't think that Amazing Spider-Man because I read all of them that month and I wouldn't put it at the top at all.
Hmm. For sure. But yeah, I mean, I still really enjoy this magazine. I'm glad it's a thing.
Yep, like we say it every time. Great bathroom reader.
Yep,
If Jake had an open bathroom to the public, he'd have it in there and you would be reading away.
that's
But he
true.
doesn't. Ooh, can I tell you a bathroom story really quick?
Why not?
So the other day, I stopped at a gas station. It's my namesake, and I went to go to the bathroom. This other gentleman walked in at the same time. I'm like, fuck. And so I go into the stall. He goes at the urinal, and I'm just sitting there, my dingle dangling, and I can't go at all. And apparently though, he was in the same society of me of shy bladders because he wasn't going at all either. So it was like a Mexican standoff of just two shy boys trying
With
to
skin
so hard.
pistols.
Yeah, just trying to pee so badly. And finally he got some out, then I got some out, and we both left.
You both high-fived.
No, no, because like I he got his out before I did. I was a bit more shy than him.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, bud.
All right. Moving along, we got Batman #9 by Matt Fraction and Ryan Sook. I like Ryan Sook. I thought he did a pretty good job as stand-in for Jorge Jimenez. That's a tough act to follow, but he did a good job. Story itself, I have a few complaints with it. Did you have any complaints, or are you like, no, this was great?
No, I didn't like it.
Okay. So I don't like I after I thought about it, it was clearly meant to be the two joking, but I don't like how Bruce and hallucination Alfred talk to each other.
Yeah.
Um, we've made this complaint before. I can't fucking stand that we're back at the beginning of Bruce being a dad for Damian because if you've read Batman and Robin, like pretty
Hmm.
much everyone did, we're past that again. And there was a
Yep.
lot of good uh development there. We don't need it again. And then I think Barbara getting caught was pretty fucking stupid and didn't do anything other than just for Mariko Tamaki to have a fucking 6-issue miniseries that starts next week.
Well, what I want to know is like the way the last issue ended, it was just him getting the okay to be able to, you know, wage war on Batman. But it's like that doesn't explain how he knows where all of Batman's hideouts and stuff is.
Correct.
It's like what's going on? How does the most secretive member of the Justice League? It's like, well, apparently Gotham's Finest is pretty damn good at their job.
And I have another question.
Yeah.
The Bat bollards
Yeah, that was
that
so
are
stupid.
in the road. It's like, who's putting them there?
Yeah.
Is Bruce just out with like a cap down over his eyes, digging up the asphalt on Gotham City streets to put these all over the place? Like, I'm all about them telling us about all of his bat gadgets throughout these issues. I think that's really fun. This one's just dumb as hell. It doesn't make any sense.
No, 100%. I think the best part of this issue, and probably like the only part where I'm like, I really like this. Well, first, I also want to talk about one thing because like you and me are not a Tim and Bernard stans. We think Tim could do better if he wanted to. But there's a
Yep.
part when it's in Tim's fucking penthouse. Like, how does this fucker? I mean, I know Bruce has to be paying for it, but it's like Bernard needs to fucking check himself. Like, if Daddy Bruce is paying for this, and you're like trying to like chest out an alpha dog room, like, no, get out of here, get your own place, you little fucking freak. But
Hmm.
he's like talking to him. It's like, Tim, you okay? It's like, buddy, that's on fire behind you. Put it out.
Yeah,
Like, pay attention to that.
you're ruining everything.
Yeah.
And
And then, but
also, sorry.
no, my favorite part though, and I think this will probably be your favorite part too. So they're, Steph is, going all around, and she's like, it's like, Batgirl checking in. Hey, where's Tim? Seems tonight should be all hands on deck, right? And then Damien's like, Drake is on a sabbatical. He's in a relationship. And she's like, oh, cool, cool, cool for Tim. And like Steph, Batgirl, and she just fucking nails two cops and just knocks their ass out with her bike, and then just tries to say, yeah, I had to beat up some cops. It's like
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
I know. She's like, great. My ex that turned gay is in a new relationship, and here I am out on the streets.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. No, I did like that. But yeah, the rest of it, I'm just like, okay, it's kind of dumb. Like I like seeing Steph and Duke like being active and part of the story. I just wish the story were better.
And then, okay, and I don't remember when did he get Wayne Manor back? The Bristol Township and stuff? Because, like,
I'm
I
starting to
remember,
think they didn't. I think they're just like committing terrorism
oh,
here.
okay, fair enough. So, I mean, maybe that's just something I forgot, which if it is, let me know down below. I just don't remember it. Um, yeah, it's just, I haven't been as hot on this series as you anyway, and this one I really just didn't like.
No, I'm with you. This didn't even feel like it was written by Fraction, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. And then another fucking beef is we get 12 motherfucking pages of preview at the end.
Yep.
12 pages.
For two books we're both reading too. Because if you
Sure.
remember how much we loved the Dreamer story that we got last week in Justice League, we get that preview again. And we also get Tamaki, our favorite writer, and her preview for her Barbara Gordon one, which won't just be a self-insert. We can already tell it's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge bummer. I'm at like maybe a 5.5.
I'm feeling a 4.5, so we're both pretty close. All right, so Daredevil issue 2. I'm trying to find. Okay, Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbett on the art. Pretty cool. We get to kind of see what Foggy's doing. Matt's freaked out about that new masked boy, and we get some creepy eye shit. What'd you think, man?
No, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, I like the first one, but this one I think improved upon that quite a bit. I like that Matt's a professor. The creepy eye shit I thought was pretty cool too. And then we get this mystery guy who's definitely has nothing to do with the bad guy in any
Uh,
way.
yeah, I'm just gonna say this too. I think it's the colors that are doing it, but this Spider-Man at the end looks so good.
Yeah, agreed. And I think Daredevil's got a new costume too, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we have read stuff that Lee has drawn, so we already knew he was good. But I feel like it's been a little while, so it's nice to see this and be like, oh yeah, he's awesome.
And I will say Owlsley, character who like can look pretty fucking lame at times, he looks downright cool.
Yeah, I think it's the best he's ever looked, for sure.
Yeah, it's darn good.
So, yep, excited for the next one. Uh, Stephanie Phillips remains a good writer.
Yep. I'll
I'm gonna
probably
give it
give
a
it a
nine.
9.
Yep.
Oh, Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I'm gonna say that's probably my pick of the week.
Okay. And lastly, we've got JSA number 19. It's by Jeff Lemire and mm, I don't know why I'm looking it up. It's not like either of us can pronounce his name anyways. Diego Olortegui. It's my best shot at it. Uh, but dude, I like this one a lot. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's just we as we keep saying, you know, we're wiping the egg off our face. It just continues to get better, thankfully. And I hope that that doesn't mean it's going to get canceled soon.
I mean, this isn't Marvel, but
Yeah.
but like my main thing, like I wouldn't say this is getting better than what it the last arc. That last arc was insane. But this one's good. I always have a weird thing with Spectre stuff where I'm like, he's just too powerful for me to be like, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. I'm like, it's like none of these Justice League or Justice Societyers are quite up to snuff to take on Spectre. So it's like, what type of nonsense are they gonna do to stop this? But
Well, I think it's going to have to do with this Kid Eternity that I just still don't know much about.
yeah,
So,
and her getting Corrigan and all that stuff. But
mm,
still, it's just one of those things where I'm like, I like Spectre, but there's
looks
just a
cool
lot.
as hell.
Oh yeah. And but it's just I'm still like I don't know. I just never know how good the stories are going to be with when he's the center. But I will
Yeah.
say one of my favorite parts is Mr. Terrific's like just the thought of like you being like just think like you're a superhero, you're like freaking out about something like I need to figure this out, need to figure this out. Mr. Terrific like oh this guy he can help me. He's like I got my best guy here, and then it pops over it's a fucking monkey in a detective hat.
I know. I read that and I was like, oh man, that's Casey's gonna like that. Those three panels.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm like, this is hilarious to think of. Like, I mean, they all know him, but like, it would have been really funny if there had been like one of the younger characters, like a fucking, you're taking stuff from a monkey.
I agree. But yeah, agreed about the Spectre stuff because you know it's tough when Dr. Fate's like, oh, I can't do anything against him.
Yeah, dude. So I've talked about this book on here a lot. And I still, to this day, I think you would like it. It's the Spirits of Vengeance book, where like all the Spectre's gone crazy and he's being manipulated by Jean Loring's Eclipso. Like
Mm,
there's a part because like he basically takes out all the heavy hitters, but he's weakened, so he can't like kill them. Takes out all the heavy hitters of magic. So like Phantom Stranger, he turns into a mouse because he can't, like I said, can't kill him. Doctor Strange, he can't kill, but he traps him. This would have been
Doctor
the
Strange.
yeah, Doctor Fate, sorry. The one that would have been Hawkman's son.
Hmm.
So he traps him in the helmet and then crushes the lid, so he's just stuck in there, and that's how
Dang.
he beat him. Like that was pretty fucking wild.
Yeah. If only that would like get put back into print ever again.
Yeah, right. If I ever look and find my single issues, I'll get them to you because
Sounds good. I'd read
you'd
them.
enjoy it. Was your favorite part in this the Sandy Hourman boxing?
I thought that was pretty fun. Until I'm sorry, I don't like this new Wildcat. I don't like the constant angst. She's just not likable.
I liked her more in this one because like it wasn't really constant. It was just swagger to me in this one at least. Like finally I was like, hey, at least you're showing personality that's not just grumpiness.
It's too much though. It's no wonder Jesse left you like fresh off of that leave. I'd be like,
Well,
fuck
she
you.
she says that, but then she's like, okay, okay, low blow. Like she knew she called herself out on it. She's like, I'm just trying to piss him
Yeah,
off, so he might actually give me a good fight for once. I will say, boxing sparring in a cape is like a weird choice, Hour Man.
I know. I would have popped a Miraclo and just fucking punched her straight through the wall after that. Um, but this honestly made me kind of want to read that Jeff Johns Stargirl series that came out last year, that Lost Children one, because I didn't
Yeah,
realize that like that Jakeem and Khalid and some of those guys were in that too. So it's like maybe that'd be fun to read.
yeah. I mean, it feels like that book's gonna be very important to this.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So I had all the single issues at the shop, I think, but one of them. So I'll try to track that down and give that a read because I know we're gonna ask questions and
Hmm.
then I'll be able to answer them.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like this a lot. I'm gonna give it a 9.5, and this one's my pick.
I'll probably go with a nine also. And yeah, I already said Daryl's my pick of the week. But what are you excited about?
Barbara Gordon breakout.
I know.
Now we're gonna go with Thor. Probably Magic and hmm, Doc Strange.
Nice. I'm gonna go Fury of Firestorm again. Iron Man, and we'll go with a little bit of TMNT Dynamite. Like the song. But I was thinking four characters that aren't in the absolute universe, you're like, I'd really like to see them absolutified.
Well, this one's popped up, but I want to know more, and that's the Hawkman.
Yeah.
He just looks so cool. I kind of wish we'd get a little more background info on him. I'm gonna go with Dr. Midnight because they don't do enough with him in the main universe. It's like they could kind of do whatever they wanted with a fun, medical crime fighter book. Um, since we were just talking about him, Our Man, why not? And then I'm keeping it JSA. Let's go Wildcat.
Okay. I'm gonna go elongated man.
Yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
that
good.
him and Sue would be fun. Detective Chimp.
Hell
Because
yeah.
fuck yeah. Um, I'll go with I really don't want to see a Starman Absolute though. That could be kind of cool. But
hmm
like there's so many different Starmen and all that stuff
I'd be
that
okay if they did that. Was it the 90s one? That's like a purple and black costume. I don't know shit about that guy apart from what I read in the
yeah.
couple
And,
issues.
and they brought him back for Scott Snyder's Justice League. He was like I guess a big part of that, but it was like when he got reintroduced, it was like before I started rereading it, and then when I started reading it, it was like the big event shit. So I'm like, really don't touch on him right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll just toss a Starman in there. Why not? And what would be a good last one? I'm just trying to think of a someone that oh, the question.
hmm
Absolute question. This one's got a face, but the rest of his body's like a Ken doll.
That would be so funny.
Yeah, let's pitch our terrible absolute universe ideas. That's my question. Detective Chimp. It's just like the original Detective Chimp where he's just a fucking monkey that can't talk, but like he can think for himself. He's like, this fucking guy is so stupid. The guy's like, this monkey's so dumb. And then they solve crimes together. Ralph and Sue Dibney, they just are like always on the verge of divorce. But like at the end, like, I guess we'll stay together.
Gee, that one
And
sounds really good.
yeah, and then the Starman one, he's just David Bowie.
Yeah, he doesn't know what stars are.
Yeah, he's just like it's actually he's like his power's all man-based. He just has a star tattoo.
All right. Well, that
Well,
is
Don, I want to hear
the
your
episode.
your pitches for your characters.
Oh, well, our man just has a pill problem. Uh, Dr. Midnight's not a real doctor. Let's
Get
see.
ass, DC. Come on.
Hawkman is just a falconeer. And who was my fourth?
Shoot, who was your fourth?
Oh, Wildcat.
Oh yeah.
It's just a guy that got pummeled by pumas up in the mountains, and
How do you
it's
like
how he lives after that.
it's just a wild cat that's just outside. It's a tomcat that used to have a home and then
hmm
it just got left outside.
Yep.
Scott Snyder, I'm tagging you in this tweet. Listen to this episode, see if you like any of our pitches. Let us know down below though, guys, some of your absolute universe pitches. Do you like stuff that Marvel is doing? You think that sounds like a good idea? Or are you kind of a salty curmudgeon like us? Who's Matthew Lillard playing? Is he gonna be Shaggy? Let us know. Who's that other guy playing? Is he gonna be Scooby-Doo in this Man of Tomorrow? Who knows? Let us know if you have any ideas. I don't know. Well, what'd you read this week? Do you have a
Yeah.
mom for Casey? Any of that stuff.
All right, guys, we'd love to stay in chat, but we have to hop in our R wings and go have us a dog fight. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.